Hi there. So, I have a confession. I am super competitive to the point that I think I might need help. This is how I get whenever there's a challenge issued, and I blame this competitiveness on three things. I have been born and brought up in a country with the second largest population, soon to be the largest population in the entire world. Try to imagine what that means. That means there is a rat race for everything. Second is that I have siblings. Yeah, didn't see that coming, right? We poor kids with siblings we just need to be competitive. I mean, there is this moving blob of flesh just taking over your stuff. It's taking over your parents, it's taking over your things, it's taking over your chocolates. Dude, chocolates. And the third is, I happen to be the middle child. So between the authoritative, delusional, godlike figure of the elder sibling and the tiny little baby princess of the younger sibling, you literally have no attention to yourself. At all three of those things combined form a competitive, crazy person who's sitting right in front of you talking to a camera, because that's just how you deal with your problems. I know I'm competitive. How do you rank on the competitive scale? You know you're competitive when the most relatable thing about Barney in How I Met Your Mother was his challenge accepted. Yep, that's what goes on in your brain every time you hear any statement that could vaguely be construed as a challenge. And ding ding ding, you need to have the high score in everything. If you're introduced to a new game, you, my friend, go crazy. Okay, be it a game that your friend introduced, or maybe a game you just happen to casually notice on the bus and the person sitting next to you was playing, and then you got crazy because they were super good at it. So you searched Google Play to find that game, download it, and then just die. You will not eat, breathe, sleep if that means you will get that high. You are willing to spend more than 100 rupees on a carnival or a fair to win a prize worth like 10, which you're never going to use. Whenever a prize is involved, you go batshit crazy. Like, you don't see anything but the prize. It's like you have tunnel vision. Just it's red, and then once you get the prize, you emerge and just see the wounded battlefield in front of you. You have actually got really, really badly hurt while playing a game. And the best thing is, you didn't even realize you were hurt because you were too busy engrossed in the game. Sometimes that might also mean you injure your friend, which is never good. Every defeat is like a soul-crushing Bollywood scene with the rain and darkness and just crying on the floor. And once that part is over, it's rising from the ashes and cursing your opponent, most often your friend or a complete stranger who's done nothing wrong, into losing their soul into oblivion. You keep a mental, or maybe even a physical if you're like super intense, account of all the wins and losses that you have ever had. Your bedroom is littered with tiny, tiny, tiny little toys which you're never going to use. You don't need them, you don't want them, but you're never going to throw them out, because guess what? They're trophies. No matter whether you win from your grandma or your baby niece, every time you win, whether it be in your house or in a public place, you're going to do a victory dance, which is possibly going to be like super dorky. It's important. Everybody needs to know who won. I don't know why I'm shitting on competing at all. It's a good thing. It's awesome. It makes us better, smarter, more efficient human beings. It gets work done quicker. It's healthy. It makes you want to improve yourself. That's how we evolved. Do you think when us Homo sapiens showed up, Neanderthals were just like, yeah, you know what, take your place? No, man, we had to compete with them. That's evolution. And nobody's going to mess with Mother Nature. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you would know whenever a new video is released. Please check out my old ones if you like them here. Social media would be somewhere there. Check it out. Thank you.